I'm looking to invest in buy-to-let property, Anthony, but I'm considering, should I go down the HMO route, house of multiple occupation, or should I go down the single let, typical family let route? Which is the option that I should go for? Big question. If you haven't already, do please click on the subscribe button and also do click on the bell to make sure you're notified of any new content that we release. So let's be honest, property investment is a great and a safe investment forward as long as you do your due diligence and it meets all the goals that you're looking for it to meet. Both of these strategies are successful. It just depends on the goals that you're setting yourself and the reasons why you're looking to invest in property in the first place. So looking through, for example, at HMOs, let's look at the HMO option. So this tends to be something that can be incredibly lucrative for you, and over the year it can be more successful and get you more return on investment in comparison to different times of the year, and there's reasons why for that. So let's say, for example, you've got HMO, a house of multiple occupation. You purchase the property, you're going to need to make sure you've got a HMO license on the property itself and also that it meets the licensing regulations. There are additional safety certificates you'll have to make sure that you get to make sure that the property is going to meet licensing standards. So we've done all this, we then get the property let. As far as rents, you could be getting 500, 550, 600 pounds, for example, if they're en suite rooms. But on the flip side of that, the property may be making you lots of gross rental income. However, you will be then paying for the utilities, the council tax, obviously the maintenance, which is the same with any sort of property, but you will have more maintenance in a HMO typically. In addition to that, so there's a council tax, utilities, Wi-Fi, making sure that you've got everything in there for making it a nice, comfortable home for the people that are living there. But when you're having more tenants and more tenancies in a property, you're likely to have more tenant turnover and the potential for higher voids in the property itself. Now, during the summer months, it may well be you're making a better return because the utilities are lower. During the winter months, you're going to have higher utilities, but it can be very, very lucrative for you and make you, a very good return. On the flip side of this, you may well have a single let property you're looking to let out. Typically, you'll have less maintenance. The tenants will stay there a lot longer. It may well be a family, their children want to go to the school in the local area. Maintenance-wise, admittedly every property is different, but typically you won't tend to have as many call-outs for maintenance. They'll look after the place as though it's their own home. And if there are certain things potentially that, that are little tweaks that need to be done here or there, little maintenance bits, they'll probably do them themselves, unless it has to be by a qualified person. So both of these strategies can be very, very successful for you, but typically you'll make, potentially far more money cash flow wise from rent, which you do a HMO route, but it can be a little bit more risky. But you are spreading your risk because, one tenant moves out, you've still got 4 tenants paying a rent. Whereas you go on the single let route, you're not going to get as much rent, but obviously then when, they're going to be staying there longer, less voids. You can see you're going around in circles of which route to go down. But if you're looking to buy multiple properties, I will give you the recommendation of diversifying your portfolio is really, really good idea to have. It means you've got some HMOs, you've got some single let properties as well. As far as investing in property, Homemaker Properties and myself have helped a number of investors investing in the city, whether it be from sourcing, refurbishing, letting the property, or even just letting the property, or even getting their HMO license and giving them guidance on this. Whatever the situation is and wherever you are on your property journey, we want to be able to help you to be as successful as you can be. So if you look in the comments below, you've got the option there of booking a free confidential consultation with myself. Click on that link there and you can see directly into my diary and get an appointment booked for yourself to make sure you are as successful as you possibly can be.